ask you, Commissioner Pai, and then follow up with you, Commissioner O'Reilly. Two of the FCC's major rulemakings this year seem to be at odds with each other. On the one hand, the FCC has proposed rules with very prescriptive broadband privacy regulations, and on the other hand, consumers' privacy and viewing data is left completely exposed in the highly controversial set-top box proceeding. Has the majority or staff of the Commission ever discussed this with you?
No, Congressman.
The contradiction in between the no.
So that's a no. Okay, thank you. Commissioner Rod, let me go on. What will the, I've been very active with the Internet of Things here in committee with some other members, and what will the Spectrum Frontiers Order and the development of the 5G mean for the Internet of Things?
So, as the chairman alluded to, what the activity we're going to take soon, so I want to be careful on getting too much into this, but the opportunities of what it can bring and the connectivity for the, expanding the universe to the Internet of Things, the billions and billions of devices and applications that will be made available to be connected with our high-band spectrum is going to be monumental for decades to come, assuming that we get our rules right.
You know what, you said at the very end that I've been hearing during these discussions we've been hearing, you just said the words, if we get our rules right. What I've been hearing from everyone we've been having in is that the one thing that they worry about is that on the legislative and the regulatory side, making sure that they pretty much all of a sudden might be shut down from getting these things done out there. And so when you say getting them done right, how would you foresee in the future of getting things done right at the Commission then?
Well, I'm in negotiations with the chairman and his team to try and finesse some of the points that are in the item. I like the general direction of where it's going, but we have to make sure that the licensing structure to make sure that the bands are available in a way that carriers are apt to use them. We want to make sure that coincides with what the applications and the industry and the manufacturing world plan to use them as well. So we're trying to finesse some of the finer points.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Commissioner Pai, with my remaining time, one of my concerns with the FCC's set-top box proposal is the disproportionate impact it would have on small companies. The cost to comply could result taking funds away from other initiatives and services that benefit consumers. As someone that represents, and you've been out to my district, and thank you very much, my district goes from very, very rural to urban, that this is a great concern of mine because small pay TV companies typically provide communication services to the rural areas. As the Commission considers alternative approaches to their proposal, how are you seeking to balance the costs and benefits for the small operators and their customers?
That's a great question, Congressman. It was a privilege to have met with small cable companies and other small video providers in your district and around the country. The concern they generally express about the FCC is that the burden of regulation falls disproportionately on them since they don't have the scale to comply. And I think in the set-top box proceeding that the concern has been brought home by the fact that 61 representatives, 10 senators have expressed bipartisan concern that this cost and benefit analysis has not been done generally, and especially has not been done with respect to small businesses. And so that's a concern I take very seriously, and I hope the Commission does as well.
Well, thank you very much, and I'm going to yield back the balance of my time and recognize